And my presentation is on strength-based leadership written by Tom Rath. In strength-based leadership, Tom Rath examined the following question: what are the key effects to leadership? To answer this question, a group of researchers were gathered to view data collected from Gallup on the topic. The researchers included 20,000 interviews with senior leaders, studies of more than 1 million work teams, and 50 years of Gallup polls to the world's most admired leaders. Investing in your strengths. If you spend your life trying to be good at everything, you will never be great at anything. While our society encourages us to be well-rounded, this approach inadvertently breeds mediocrity. Perhaps the greatest misconception of all is that of a well-rounded leader. There is 10 major things that managers need to know from strength-based leadership. There's leading with achiever. People strong in achiever theme have abundant amount of stamina and work very hard. They also take pride and joy in being busy and productive. There's leading with adaptability. People who are strong in adaptability theme prefer to go with the flow. They tend to take things as they develop and discover the future one day at a time. There's leading with analytical. People who are strong in analytical themes search for reasons and their causes. They have the ability to visualize about the factors that affect that situation. Leading with arranger. People strong in the arranger theme can organize, but can also have a flexibility that complements this ability. They like to figure out how the pieces can maximize productivity. There's leading with belief. People strong in the belief theme have a certain core value and ethics that are unwavering. Out of these values emerges an undefined purpose for their life. Leading with communication. People strong in the communication theme generally find it easy to put thoughts into words. They are good at conversations and they're very good presenters. People also lead with competition. These people strong in the competition theme measure their progress against the performance of others, and they always strive to win first place and reveal in competition. Leading with include. People who are strong in the include theme are accepting of others. They show and acknowledge those who lift out and make plans to include them. Leading with individualization. People who are strong in individualization are intrigued with the unique ability of each person. They have a talent for making different people work together productively. There's leading with input. People strong in the input theme have a craving to know more about everything and anything that they do. Most of the time, they tend to collect all archive and all possible information. The 4 leadership domains are identified in the research. 1 is executing, leaders who know how to make things happen. 2nd is influencing, leaders who help their teams reach a much broader audience. 3rd is relationship building. These are the leaders who glue and hold that team together. Last but not least is strategic thinking. Leaders who keep us focused on what we could be, not what we are now. There's also applications. These are the most effective leaders and always invest in strengths, so it is nice to invest in yours. 2nd is the most effective leaders surround themselves with the right people and then maximize their team. So choose people to complement your existing team. Teamwork is very valuable in being a great leader. Strong teams embrace diversity. Having a team composed of individuals who look at issues similarly, who have been the product of comparable education backgrounds, and who have the same experience is not a sound basis for success. Strong teams are magnets for talent. Another way to spot a strong team is to look for the teams that everyone wants to be on. Followers are also great for leaders. It seems that followers have a very clear picture of what they want and need for most leaders in their lives. These four things consist of trust, compassion, stability, and hope. Trust is something you gain with respect, integrity, and honesty, and are the most outcomes of strong leadership built on trust. They don't have to be discussed, but rather just are present. Most successful teams never talk about trust because it is inherited and acknowledged by everyone in the team. In conclusion, after reading this book, I feel that my view on leadership has changed tremendously. I used to feel that a good leader was best at everything he or she did, but after reading this book, it taught me that by downplaying your weaknesses and concentrating on what to do best is the great way to become a good leader.